Hello! Hello! Oh, hello! Hello! Mods, fish in that cat girl's pond. Yeah, fish in this cat girl's pond. Hello. Hello, Danny. Did that fish work? I don't think that fish worked, did it? Everybody streak. A 3-stream streak. And a 25-stream streak. And a 20. That's fucking wild. Oh my god. Y'all watch a lot of my streams. That's insane. Hello. Hello, Tayo. Hello, Danny. Hello, Ayame. How's everybody doing? I want to say I'm tired, but I'm not too tired today. I haven't been working very much. I've been sitting in the spot drawing a lot. So when I started stream, there was a whole bunch of crows outside my window just going, ah, ah, ah. Like they were upset about something. I don't know what they have to be upset about. There's like 6 of them in the trees right now. They're also huge. They're so big. They're big-ass crows. So if you hear the crow choir, I guess that's a positive. I don't know if they're still there. They'll probably be back. Germany was too hot today, but I managed to chill out towards the evening, so I'm fine now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad. I think Canada is warming up. My part of Canada, at least, is warming up again. It was like almost 30 last week. And let me see, like, it's been really rainy and cold lately, and I'm totally fine with that. It's 17 here right now. It's not gonna get above 24, but I hate the heat. The heat sucks. I watched 13 hours of a video about a cabin for the new killer reveal in Dead by Daylight. I wasted 13 hours of my life for a 20-second teaser. What the fuck? Oh, there they go. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're out there. No, my mic's not picking it up. Damn. That's crazy. 13 hours of video? 13 hours of video? That's insane. Jason from Friday the 13th, but yeah. Holy shit. That's a lot of watching. That's so much. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could ever do that kind of homework. For something I'm not being graded on. If someone was like, you gotta watch this 13 hours for Evercold, I'd be like, I could figure it out, I think. I don't think I need 13 hours. I'll be one of those people. Well, I guess it doesn't... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I wish I had something to say that I've done, but I finished Arrowbow. People who are in the specific channels can see the Arrowbow. When she's uploaded in like a fucking year. And I spent all yesterday drawing, like, for the most part. I started aligning some pages of comic. I did that, and yeah. Now we're entering back to a rendering hell that I'm put myself in. It wasn't just a still image, at least. It had jump scares, random noises, an occasional person. Amazing. Fantastic. I'm glad that people didn't make you watch 13 hours of a still image. I should put on the metal pipe. I think that would be really funny today. I'm gonna turn on the metal pipe. Silence interrupted by metal pipe. Yes. 1 hour. I need 10 hours of... Oh, fuck. Why does it start immediately? Did that even go through? Oh, no. It's not gonna go through on this one. That's I'm gonna go to the art page. 5 hours of silence with a random metal pipe is crazy. I'm gonna do 10 hours. 10 hours. Just to keep it going. Let me just make sure. Is it picking it up? Yes, it is. Here we go. We got 10 hours of metal pipe jump scares. Hope you guys are ready. That's fucking stupid. I watched a streamer, a content creator more. I don't know if it was really streaming. He was like, I owe Xenoblade fans an apology or whatever because Xenoblade is fucking peak. And I remember rating the one time with it's Roin time. Ryan interrupting like 2 hours of silence. Hey Chihuahua, how you doing? And I should bring that back. Good, how are you? I'm an EP. A ghost fish? Why does that get a sound? Why is it like a royal fish? What? Oh, I know this is from the Chocobo races. Never mind. I was like, what is this? What is this? It was so well timed. It's literally just a fucking Chocobo cup. Xenoblade fans deserve to be shoved in lockers for calling Xenoblade 2 good. I've never played Xenoblade 2, and this guy was talking about 1. One day I'll play 2. Not sure when that'll be. Spooky fish. Don't. In Xenoblade 2, they make you roll gacha to progress the story. I've heard it's not that bad. I want to play it. I liked 1 enough. And 3 has me intrigued. But my Switch is the visual novel machine. I need to play Witch on the Holy Night. Still. And I just haven't been playing very many games. I do. Yeah, I do, Teo. I do. I do. You say that until you get none of the ones you need. And then you just re-roll. Or you just turn the game on casual and you go beat... That's how I beat Xenoblade 1. I got to Mechonis and then I went, wow, this game's kind of difficult when you didn't do anything. And then I went... We turned the game down to casual and we win. That's how I play Xenoblade 1. Ba-ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba. I don't know, I think it's just like, I don't really care about Rex as a character. He seems very, He seems annoying. Especially like his voice, you know? His voice be kind of annoying. I'll play it one day though. Maybe when I get a Switch 2. And by that I mean like in 10 years when there's a Switch 3 and then the Switch 2 is like massively discounted. Oh, that's not what I mean. You need certain blades. Yeah, I know. I know. I know that it's got that annoying gacha shit in it for whatever fucking reason. I had someone many years ago be like, when you play Xenoblade 2, I will come talk to me and I'll teach you how to play. Oh my god. I legitimately jumped. I don't know why the fuck they did that. I would assume because they were like, we're gonna make this a gacha, a live service game, and then somebody was like, don't do that. But then they were like, we have all the systems and the blades, and they were like, put it in the game. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All I know about Xenoblade 2 is that, instead of picking Pyra or Mithra, Rex said both. Also, shout out to Xenoblade artist who drew DLC Cecilia for Fire Emblem Awakening. Nice. I tried Xenoblade 2 for a while, didn't get far. That's fair. That's so fair. I think Xenoblade 2 would be the kind of game that I go, I'm gonna play this on like the easiest difficulty just to kind of like finish it, and then I may try and lock in for 3 because I've heard 3 is very, very good. Plus the DLC, very, very good. But I don't know. I want to know why Shulk's there. Like, what's happening? The English voice acting was really bad, and you need to download the JP voices extra. It's free, but you gotta do that in the eShop. Yeah, that shit sucks. I tried Xenoblade 2. Too anime for me. That's why I don't fuck with the remaster remake of 1. The art style turned me off. I don't mind the art direction for the remaster of 1, but they definitely make Fiora and Shulk look like they're not in their 20s. They're like 14. You know? It's a bit of a suspension of disbelief when you're like, this guy's, what, they're supposed to be like 21 or something? How old is Shulk? Okay, he's 18. He's 18. But he looks like he's like a 14-year-old protagonist, and it's like, ah, yeah. Dawson's Creek effect. You animeify them, they look younger. Whenever I like think about Xenoblade, I was like, that was a really good time. I liked that game a lot. The first one. The only one I played, the first one. And I'm like, damn, that was very cool. Very good time. Would never play it again, but very good time. I remember being like so locked into the ending that I was awake. I lost track of what time it was. Like, I did not know that the sun was rising. Like, I was just so invested in what was happening towards the end of the story. And I had been playing for like 18 hours at that point. And the realization that, oh, it's like 8 a.m. What the fuck was crazy. Thank God FF Tactics lets me keep the OG Vita graphics. I don't have to look at the new sprite art. Yeah. So the idea how I managed to finish Xenoblade 1 within a single week with a playtime of 45 hours while I was working full time is crazy to me. There's 45 hours you weren't working and that you had time for gaming. My ass is like, I don't even have to go to work right now. And I'm like, but I keep Clip open 100% of the time now. Video games? Who's that? Is that edible? Oh my god, I got given, this is unrelated, but thinking about things that are edible. I got given ice cream this morning. And by this morning, I mean at like 7 a.m. And it was vanilla and Swiss almond, and I did not fuck with Swiss almonds like that until today. Bro, they're tiny and they're covered in chocolate. That's delicious. But I was also still in the warehouse work, which was like an hour and 30 minutes a day minimum of commute. Oh. Did you bring it with you? Like on your commute, or did you only ever like bring it, like play it at home? Nope. Fair enough. I wouldn't bring my Switch outside with me either, unless I'm like going somewhere for a bit. At least none of y'all are like that friend I know who leaves 14 on for weeks at a time. I used to be that person. I have a friend who doesn't close 14. He keeps it open constantly on his computer. He doesn't turn his computer off. He doesn't log out of 14 unless the game crashes or kicks him out. I have a friend who is a police officer who used to work in my town. She doesn't work in my town anymore. But she told me that nights are really boring in a small town. So she would bring her Switch with her to work in her cruiser, and she would find somewhere to sit at night outside of the office, you know, and she would play Animal Crossing in her car. And this bitch gets paid 6 figures a year. I can go find her fucking salary because she's a publicly employed individual. If the computer explodes, it might be GG in Minecraft. I think his computer's going very well. He's like... My friend who leaves 14 open constantly is the... Like, he's like the smartest person that I've ever met. And it's crazy. His brain is huge. What if she gets attacked by a FNAF animatronic at night? Well, I guess at least she died at her final moments playing Animal Crossing. What a better way to go. There's almost no better way to go. You know? Animatronic death seems fast. At least, maybe. I'm not sure. I hope. I don't know much about FNAF. I'm kind of glad I don't know much about FNAF. Some people who like FNAF are a little weird. People are weird. Like, my timeline is full of, like, the amazing Digital Circus stuff that's going on right now. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I remember people talking about it when the pilot came out, and then it seemed like nobody talked about it again. But I kept seeing people draw these little clowns. Hi, Felix. Hello, clown. Felix, you're like a clownfish. You're orange like one. You're a catfish. Boy, I'll tell you, the deaths in FNAF are not fast. And the ones that are fast is to get skinwalkered. I mean, if it's really fast, I don't I wanna, if I die by, like, unnatural means, I just wanna die quickly. Like, please. Let's make it as quick as possible. Hi, Felix. Don't they just jump at your screen and you're dead instant? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that's what the jump scares were like. Seems very quick. In the game, yes. In the lore, no. Oh my god. Ah, and then the game's not canon to the lore, and the lore doesn't matter. Let's go. We loophole in this bitch. Yes. Oh, I don't need that. Oh yes. Oh yes. I hear it is. Oh my god, finish fish! Nom, nom, nom. I watched the second movie in the theaters. Is it a Monday movie, Teo? Do not, Felix. Stay. Stay your paws. Stay them. Reading those FNAF books got me fucked up. Oh my god, a butterfly fish! Oh my god! Felix, are you a fish? It's such a Monday movie. We should watch it. Had a lot of fun in that movie. We should watch the FNAF movie. It'd be so funny. Right, Felix? It'd be hilarious. Felix is trying to get on my tower. That's what Felix is trying to do right now. And he's like looking at me and he's like, oh, but I'm very cute. I can go on the tower. And I'm like, no, please stop. I still need to watch those. The only thing I know is they got Corey X Kenshin as a cab driver. Who the hell is that? YouTuber famous for his FNAF gameplay. Okay, well that makes sense why I don't know him, because I don't watch FNAF gameplay. Imagine watching FNAF gameplay, right, Felix? Oh no, you're a fucking TikTok baby. You watch FNAF gameplay. Little cat man. I have not seen the first one, but I do recommend the second one. Okay. That's crazy. We will only watch the second movie. That seems like a very Monday thing to do. Imagine if the Evangelion movies were bad and we were like, we will only watch You Cannot Redo. And that's all we need to do. That'd be so funny. He's chilling. Speaking of Ava, when are you showing those movies to Tara? So we had to we watched the movies the other night, but we were finishing things that we had already started. Like we started watching the Fallout live action, and we've had to watch 2 episodes since like March or February. So we finished that, and then we had started the McMahon documentary, and we got we have 1 more episode left, so then we're gonna start watching the Evangelion movies, I think. So soon, I see. So every yeah. It was just like, I was like, we should watch the Evangelion movies, and then she was like, but we should also probably finish the things that we've already started, like Fallout, and I'm like, but Evangelion. Evangelion, though. It could be a while. It could be, like, tomorrow, though. I can make you watch a movie tomorrow. I could be like, we're gonna watch... You cannot... you are not alone. You could come out of nowhere. I'd be like, let's watch a movie. And you'd be like, what? I suppose you could, yeah. After our fancy, the fancy dinner. I want that spinach dip. Oh my god, that shit was delicious. I want spinach dip. Oh my god, a perch. It's been a while since a metal pipe fell. We're getting a little on edge now. I feel like it's really humid today. My Cintiq's not even that hot. I guess it's right in my face though. So they need to have that bwomp sound effects too, what? Bwomp sound effect? Hold on, I'm holding on. I hate this song because I remember specifically the minigames shit. What is this? One out. Okay, there we go. So we got 10 hours of silence, occasionally interrupted by a metal pipe, and 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken by bwomp. And I'm gonna loop it. There we go. Hi, Felix. He's papping me. He's like, pap, pap, pap. Pay attention to me, mother! 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 Pay attention! We need multiple 10 hours interrupted videos. It's going to be a cacophony of random sounds. Did the Blomp show up? Hi, bud. You are very cute. Oh yeah, it did. There it goes. Okay. Okay, that one's like a lot. Mods at 10 hours interrupted by Thancred saying my turn. Oh my god. Is there one of those? Is there a let me see. My turn, 10 hours silence. Oh my god, the Blomp. FFX the Thancred. One hour of occasionally broken silence by This is Thancred. Okay, let's do it. When's the first one? All the other ones immediately started. I did play it. I'm kind of like, huh? The Womp is really going. It's like I have an hour. The metal pipe takes its time. And then This is Thancred just...
This is Thancred.
Oh god. Oh yeah, that scared me. Womp is scary. Yeah, the Womp isn't even scary. God, I'm kind of terrified to drink. It's like... I feel like... Why do you look angry? You want the tap on? I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn the tap on for the cat. Gosh. Mods get 10 hours interrupted by Lego Yoda's death sound. Is that the like sound? Like the high-pitched screech?
This is Thancred.
1 hour. There's a Pikmin. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is getting a little excessive. There's gonna be so many noises. Chi gets his medicine, like Terra gave him his medicine, and now he's laying on my blanket with just his face covered in drool. He's got drool in his whiskers. This is gonna be the best stream. Hell yeah, it is. Stepping away from my computer dramatically became cooler. I want to turn my fan on, actually. That would be an idea. Yes. Brilliant idea I have. As a cat girl, my brain is massive. I think it's really funny. I'm like, wow, it's too warm in here. I have a heating pad on so my feet stay warm, but I'm like, wow, it's too warm. I'm gonna be causing my own problems right now. Oh my god, Miko and Gaga. Also, that's their blanket. Now, drooling is 9/10 of the law for possession. Dude has drooled on everything I own at this point, almost. So, like, she's on an antidepressant, essentially, or it's anti-anxiety. It might just be both. But he doesn't really like it. And as a cat, you know, because he's a cat, you can't just be like, oh, buddy, you know, like, it's gonna help you feel better in the long term. You know, you can tell him that, but he doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. He doesn't understand modern medicine. He's just like, I don't like when that thing comes near my mouth. Like, he starts salivating before you even give it to him. Like, he sees the syringe and he's like, no! No, 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 no! No, no, no! And then he takes it, and you have to, like, make sure that he actually swallows it and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. Which is not pleasant, because he doesn't like to be manhandled. Yeah, and he starts drooling everywhere for about, like, 30 minutes. And it's an unfortunate side effect of having to do this every day. But it makes him chill out a bit. He's kind of a happier dude once he stops drooling. When the drool ends, he's like, he's so needy. He's so friendly. He's not he's not afraid of everything. 1 hour of silence. Oh, fuck! The metal pipe is the one that gets me. There's a 1 hour of silence, but occasionally this villager haunts in your ear. There's a vine boom. Oh my god. The metal pipe is the real, like, secret one. It's so spooky. Cause it's so fucking loud. Yesterday I recorded a video, which was very crazy of me to do. I'm super bad at, like, writing scripts because I feel like verbally, like, it's not following, like, a good structure, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm not getting my point across, or I'm rambling a lot, or this is redundant. I'm kind of, like, you know, critical of what I write, but not in, like, a really, like, oh, this is garbage. It's just like, oh, I gotta edit this one again, bud. It's just, it needs to cook longer. So I was like, I'm gonna just play this video, this time lapse, and I'm gonna talk about it. And I did that last night. However, in DaVinci, for whatever fucking reason, connecting your mic to an audio track is, for whatever fucking reason, the most difficult thing to do, and mine just would not work. I don't know why. I watched the same, oh fuck, the same like 5 tutorials to fucking figure out how to do it through the same steps, and my mic just would not pick up. And I'm like, okay, cool. Vine Boom is the worst. I had that playing doing a trial roulette, and I got to see the sacrifice Vine Boom during the the Bahamut cast. That's amazing. That's so funny. That's so funny. I only ever did these, like, hour of silence interrupted by sound, doing P8S with Crystal Clears. And that was still a wonderful time. Hey, buddy, do not go in my tower. Hey, you just lay on that little thing. You just lay. Now? You stay there, orange man. I see you. I see you! Oh, okay, so, getting Taco Bell during A11 by the Tyrant. Ding dong. We watched the Vince McMahon documentary. We're not done it yet. There's one episode left to go, which is like an hour long. But if you ever want to watch something that's crazy, like a delusional man, like insanely delusional, like someone who just got to play with their OCs for a living and is totally cut off from reality, that shit's crazy. Like, it's all about like wrestling and his like existence within wrestling. And as somebody who doesn't know shit about wrestling, I was like, this is fucking stupid. I know enough after watching WWE. I'm good. We're at the point where they were talking about his family because his family is involved in the business and stuff. And just the like suggestions that he brought up for his like daughter to do. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. What why would you ever be like, yeah, this is appropriate to ask my daughter? Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Thancred. I'm talking. Vince wasn't a great guy. No, I don't think you could say that about him at all. But it's fun watching the documentary because, like, oh my god. Because, like, they talk about, like, how he kind of, like, when he started building the WWF, whatever it was called that at the time, whatever, that he kind of, like, cheated a bit. Because it was, like, all, like, different territories are run by, like, different people or whatever, and he kind of just was like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And kind of, like, cheated to get what he wanted. And then when the WCW kind of did that back, he was all pissed off about, like, how is that fair? They shouldn't be able to do that. Despite it was very much, he's very much a rules for thee but not for me person. But when you try and, like, point out the hypocrisy, he's like, no, it's not the same. It's insane. And he's, like, what, like 60 or something? I don't know how old that man is, but he's decrepit. And it's just, like, throughout the entire thing, the thing that remains the same is, like, you did this to somebody else, and they did it back to you, and they're like, no, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's like, oh, how? How is it different? I don't think Felix liked that. I've never watched wrestling in my life. So when we were doing Arcadian and people kept being like, oh, a heel, a baby face, I was like, I don't know what this means.
This is Thancred.
Oh my god, Thancred, shut the fuck up. Okay, this is Thancred, and the metal pipe get me the most. Heal back. Yeah, I get that now, but oh my god, why was that a base boosted whomp? I get that now, but like when Arcadian was new, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this means. Why does everyone keep saying babyface? Why does everyone keep saying heel? I don't know what these terms mean. And everyone's like popping off about it. And I'm like, I don't watch wrestling! Me screaming into the void. I don't watch sports! That's why I like Brute Bomber and Black Cat. Because they're Baby faces? No, wait, Brute Bomber's a heel, right? I don't fucking know. Both are kind of heelish. I don't know who my favorite Arcadian fighter is. They're all kind of... I like all of them. Like, except Femme Fatale. She's the one I dislike the most. I don't like her theme, and I think she's just boring. Wait, no, Femme Fatale. Vamp Fatale. I think that her name is stupid too, actually. It's such a... It's... I don't know, I just don't like her. I was like, damn.
This is Thancred.
Yeah, Thancred, you're not an Arcadian fighter. Okay, it's time to move on. Femme Fatale has the unfortunate casting of being basic sexy lady that will get a whole outfit because the 14 community has the immaturity of 5-year-olds. Yeah, it's a... Like, I don't care that she's a sexy lady. I think it's just... It's too on the nose and not fun, you know? I also think her theme kind of... her theme... Whoever sings it. Whoever sings her theme, I just don't think their voice fits it. They could have gotten a better vocalist for it. And I don't even mean like Koji under like 8 layers of filters. I just mean like someone with a different tone of their voice. Get Yoshi P on that track. Exactly, exactly. Get that man out there being like... But yeah, she's too... I don't know. It's like, I don't care if she's like sexy lady. Like, Wicked Thunder looks very cool. And is more interesting than Vamp Fatale. But Wicked Thunder has a cool name that sounds cool. And then you just have like the most like, we couldn't think of a last name, but we just had to make it very on the nose. And I mean like, Wicked Thunder is quite on the nose too, but she made it cool. Even like, Electrup has many uses. Watch it learn! I need 10 hours of silence interrupted by Wicked Thunder voice lines. She had great voice lines. Whenever I listen to Risky Bet, I can like hear her like phase 2 voice lines, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's sword time! Swords, split up! Also, wildly enough, I think, tied for the least favorite song, I might get shot for this, but tied between Give It All, Honeybee Lovely, and Vamp Fatale's theme. I like Give It All and Honeybee Lovely, but they're definitely like, because they're from like the first tier, they're definitely overplayed at this point, right?
This is Thancred.
Oh my god, Thancred! I met Thancred's voice actor, and he signed a picture of Teo, and he thought it was fucking hilarious. It was fantastic. And these Brute Bomber got 2 bangers. I mean, his first one isn't really that good, but the second one, oh my god, Not Afraid is like peak. He had like an intro to his good theme. I don't even really like think about Brute Bomber's first theme. I love how excited Ben was decided. He knew the assignment. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. I can't believe we spent the entirety of KoopaCon in lines to get a picture of Teo signed by everybody that was there. I like his first one, but I like the instrumental themes. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. I like how, like, Black Cat's theme is just Wicked Thunder's theme. Like, it has the same, like, leitmotif and whatnot, but it's jazzy and fun. And then I like that the green room is literally just their theme again. And I like that bits of, like, Wicked Thunder's theme are in, like, Howling Blades. I like it. I like it when they musically connect them like that. It feels very good. What is this thing? Weapons cry. Oh, yeah. Oh, so why I think I care less for Give It All. Black Cat's theme is more energy too. That's fair. That's fair. I like the part where it's like, to me, and to me. It makes me very happy. Make me happy. I just think for the most part, Arcadian is like peak music, except 9. I just don't like Sinister. I wish I could be like I like Sinister. I don't like Sinister. If the lyrics weren't so distorted on Dancing Green's theme, I'd like it more. Oh my god, why was that like that? Oh my gosh. That womp. Play the kazoo. Oh my god, I'm gonna get interrupted by fucking metal pipes and this is Thancred. Rather Dancing Green, it is her phone ringtone. Alright. Go Dancing Green. Oh my gosh. I have so many fucking YouTube tabs open. Let's ride the rhythm. When it loads, okay. Oh god! Oh! I don't need to hear Medum. Why did this have... Okay, there we go. Okay.
This is Thancred. This is Nick.
Fucking metal plates! This is an auditory nightmare. I didn't realize that was the Primals version. I don't know. I don't need to hear Metum. I don't need to hear Metum. I don't need to hear you, Metum. The metal plate fits that just like... That's just the tank buster. The amount of like, this is thank grids. That was indeed an auditory nightmare. Being like, oh, I've never heard this version of Dancing Green before. It is nice that they kind of have like a version of it that has like distinguishable, like decipherable lyrics. Oh, I like imagining the frogs. I like imagining just like some like really cute frogs, just kind of like going, like stretching,
This
like,
is Nick.
like. Let me open a new canvas. They're just like a green little guy, right? He's like right here. This is our frog. Wait, no, frogs have eyes up here. Whoops. This is our frog. And he's happy. And the whole time, let me just, I need a mesh transform this guy. And like, he's like, My computer doesn't like this. I would convince you to just draw every frog from Dancing Green Fight. You know, just like this, like a bouncing frog. And it's like, you know that. And that's what I imagine when I listen to Ride the Rhythm. And I wanted to make it, but then I was like, I need to animate, and yeah. Do not save the frog. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Mm-hmm. I love the little Pikmin sound. I've never played Pikmin, but that shit is adorable. Turning on my fan was such a good idea. I'm so smart. My catgirl brains are zooming today. They're so smart. This is what happens when I don't have to work. I can work at full capacity. It's like I got charged.
This is Thancred.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thancred, we get it. Okay. Calm down. That's the spookiest one. I should turn the volume on and down a little bit. It's so like, it's like when it plays in the game, it's just like in your ears considerably loud. Like you just got really close to the mic and went, "This is Thancred," and you're like, "Oh my god, dude, step back." I like the fact that probably on the metal pipe video, I bet it has so many views that people have like listed when the metal pipe sound happens. Pray you don't ever find the 10 hours of silence broken by Bothra saying such bliss. Well, now we can find it. Now we can find it. But I think there's enough auditory chaos in here for one stream. Next stream we can start up with new hours of silence interrupted by sound. So I'm not sure when the next stream would be. And I streamed on Friday. I thought
This is Thancred.
Shut up, Thancred. I'm talking! I'm talking! When last stream when I played Ace Attorney, I was like, I had no idea what day it was anymore, and I was like, yeah, I'll do a stream schedule tonight because I was so thrown off by not having to work. I was like, of course it's Sunday. I zoomed like from Friday to Sunday. But I have to make a stream schedule tonight. It will probably be Thursday. Maybe late night Tuesday. My ass tomorrow is going for half off appetizers for some fucking spinach dip. Tomorrow. I want spinach dip. There's this place that sells like goat cheese spinach dip. Oh my god. It's so good. It's delicious. One of the best things in my life that I've ever eaten. And they have it's an appetizer. And they do half off appetizers after 9 p.m. And guess who's fucking nocturnal? That's me. A triggerfish. The fuck is a triggerfish? Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba-da, 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 da-da, da-da, ba-da, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-da, da-da, da-da, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm so sorry. Also, so on Thursday, it was Thursday, right? Yep, Thursday. So on Thursday, we did like a tech-free day thing. So we didn't use our phones. I used my phone to pay for coffee one time. No, that's all I did. Because my tap on my card doesn't work. Oh my god, thank God, I'm trying to tell a story! So we spent the day without using technology for the most part, like, you know, like no phones, no computer, no internet, that kind of thing. We went out, went to a record store. It was whatever. But when we did it for like 6 hours, when the sun starts going down, it's kind of when we're like, oh yeah, actually, let's go back to our desks. And logging in to Twitter Thursday and seeing that Xenos got banned was a fantastic way to begin my vacation from work. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Fantastic. What a great timeline we're in right now. Not really, but I was reveling in that. I made my day. Thursday was such a good day. Darker. I think it's very funny. People are like, how dare you celebrate Lord Ball Big Band? He carries 14. Maybe if he's carrying 14, he shouldn't be a dick.
This is Negma.
I think the funniest part is like him being like, if I knew that this would be against or whatever, like the willful ignorance of being like, I didn't do anything wrong and they didn't tell me what I got banned for, when obviously you can be like, oh, you can kind of like surmise what happened by the way he was acting like a week ago. And, you know, and what the GM said to him. If I knew brother, it's in the TOS. Brother, you got banned for that back in 2020. If I knew it was against the rules. Guy was live modding on a stream, he got banned. It wasn't even for modding though. I don't think they particularly care too much about the modding anymore. Fish. Hello, Cecil. I just think it's so funny, like the whole crash out bit, the whole like the shit that not only did he say shit about like Square Enix employees, but also like a contractor of Square Enix, and goes on to say it on Twitter. And it's insane. It's so insane. We're talking about Red Baldy. Yeah. That's also really funny. He's Timmy Tough Nuts when he's being really rude to people. The second something happens, he gets all passive. Yeah. Not even on Twitter, on stream. Yeah. Right? It's insane. And then he's like, I don't know why I was banned. And it's like, I don't know, dude. Look at your VODs. Look at what you've been saying on Twitter, bro. I love the people who are like, but freedom of speech. And it's like, yeah, but your freedom of speech, which I love when people make it like an American issue. Most countries have rights and freedom of speech. The majority of countries do now. And it's not a freedom of consequence of the things that you say. When you say shit, and when it's crazy, you're going to have consequences. Openly misogynistic and ableist, yeah. I don't know. They were able to ban on third-party sites. Fucker got banned before it and talked about it before. Why are you shocked? Yes, right? Right? It's crazy. It's insane to be like, wow, this only... You made fun of somebody's logs. Oh my god, the metal pipe. But guys, I'm 40. I was saying that stuff growing up. Oh my god. Fucking boomer. Dude's online and is like in charge of has a huge influence on people. And you can like say that it's in charge of his audience. It basically is, because the more like you validate people's shitty ideals, the more they're gonna think it's correct to act that way. And if you can't fix yourself and look inward and be like, perhaps my behavior is bad and I should change something, then you're just you know, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I can't think of a conclusion to this thought. Oh, sorry. What your amazing art today. It is still this. We are rendering the gauntlet. That's what we're doing today. Hi JF0, how are you? Part of me also wonders if the shit he did at FanFest is accounted to this. I have no idea. Logging into Twitter. I don't know what if he did anything else at FanFest, but logging into Twitter, the way I found out was somebody being like, oh no, he blocked me. How I need to let everyone know that he cut lines at FanFest. Doing great making a new type of dumpling today. Ooh, nice. Dumplings are so delicious. They're like the perfect food. Yeah, I'm just...
This is not good.
It feels so vindicating that he got banned. It took a while too, but he can't do UMAT on day one. And like, yeah, let's go. Entitled the guy skipping line classic. Right? He wasn't even there as like a media, like, he didn't get media tickets to go. He was just a regular attendee, and he was like, but I'm Xeno, I get to go. I was so glad. I was so, it made my day on Thursday being like, yes! Not only that, he was bringing his entourage of Glazers with him through the lines. Really? That? Oh my god. Of course he was. He was like, I'm a cool guy. Ain't no one gonna tell me, Baldo, to move over. They're not inviting his ass to Evercold Content Creator Meetup. I hope that he doesn't get to go to the media tour. I love that, like, from like 2020 to like going to the Endwalker, or was it Dawn Trail? Maybe it was just Dawn Trail. I think it was just Dawn Trail. Dawn Trail's media tour was like this whole like, oh, I gotta fix my reputation, and now he has to fucking do it again. It was a great day. It was a great day, especially after having like my one Twitter post up full of like Xeno supporters and shit. Oh my god, or just people who like feed off that kind of like rhetoric. Hi, Thancred. If they invite him, I need Yoshi P to publicly kick him in the spine, yeah. Alright, time to make this look neater. I really hope that he doesn't get invited, because it's just like, I don't know. Oh my god, the Bwomp! Like, I understand he's, like, one of the bigger 14 creators at the moment, but also, like, you can't just treat people like that? Like, the staff, too? Like... Even if you don't like the staff, without, if you're, like, you know, throwing slurs at them, I think that's a little, like, it's a little crazy for just a story. Like, criticism is absolutely fine, but calling people slurs because you didn't like their voice acting or the localization, I think that's a bit too much, and you should touch some fucking grass, like, legitimately, like, log off. On a slightly different note, did you hear who the last character for season 3 of Tekken is? Isn't it, like, Tifa, or am I wrong? I don't know. I haven't kept up with Tekken. With, how serious Yoshi P took harassing Senna, I highly doubt Yoshi P has to know. I would hope so. I would hope that saying that shit about Senna would just get him immediately cut from the list. If there even is a list now, but just like, gone. Yujiro Hanma from Baki? I don't know shit about Baki. Let's see this. The strongest creature on Earth. I tried to sleep check my phone one last time. Oh my god. That's a wild addition. I swear. Oh my god. Let's go. My god. Like, if he just critiqued their work and said he didn't like it, that's one thing, or even disagree with stuff they said to attack them for who they are. Yeah, it's a completely different thing when you're like, I didn't like the localization in Dawn Trail. I didn't like Senna Breyer's performance as Wicklamet. And, you know, you think it was bad, you thought it was whatever. It doesn't matter. But when you start being like, there's this list of slurs, and yeah, I said that on stream, and now I'm gonna go on Twitter, I'm gonna say it too. And it's like, dude, this is just being an asshole. Yujiro Hanma punched the ground to stop an earthquake? That's not a joke. Oh my god. That's crazy. This is why Harada left. No, I'm joking. The only other thing about the criticism that's particularly annoying is, like, people are just so, like, they make grandiose statements that are meant to, like, bait people and engagement bait people, which is usually just saying a whole lot of nothing, but in, like, a very vitriol way. So, like, people can, like, it's vague enough that they're gonna get mad at it, but it's not specific enough that you actually have to think of a thought. And I particularly dislike that. Because I think, like, you can say you don't like something, but I think on a more critical level of, like, discussing criticism, being like, I didn't like it for these points, I think is a much better way to talk about it. But I know people don't want to talk about it. They want to be hyperboreal. They want to, you know, they want the engagement. Everything needs to, I fucking hate talking to people about things because it's just always these, like, vague statements, and it's so it's so internet coded. Can we have a human conversation? He's also for the funny slammed his son face first into a car from like 80 feet in the air. What? Baki characters are insane, especially the Hama line. The grandfather in the series was beating America in World War II barehanded, so they lured him to an island and dropped a nuke on him, and it didn't work. Oh my god. Also, Yujiro is considered his own country. Everyone has a piece of treaty with him. Oh my god. He is the problem. That's amazing. That's so funny. I never want to read or watch Baki. I want to admire it from a distance. This sounds so fucking funny. I'm sad it wasn't Tifa though. She fits the series so well. What was it Tifa for Street Fighter? That's the leak or something? Okay, yeah, I was getting them mixed up. Okay.
This is Thancred.
Oh my god, Thancred, shut the fuck up! We know! We know! If that's funny, Yujiro went 1v1 with a prehistoric caveman named Pickle who boxed 50 feet tall dinosaurs for food. That's crazy. How that was an epic battle. But the Street Fighter 6 leaks are constantly changing, so it seems they're just saying characters to screw with leakers. That'd be really funny. Two people being like, bro, I got insider knowledge of the new fucking leaks, and you just like mention like 7 characters that are crazy. And then you had Tifa to the end, and then the other person's like, actually no, Joker from Persona 5 is the guest character. Also, can we talk about Ingrid? Okay, I don't know much about Ingrid. She looks fun as fuck to play, but she looks like a fucking Katamari. Like, she looks like shit that I would be down to play with. But then I look at her outfit and I'm like, she's a fucking Katamari. Mods, add Yu Narukami to Guilty Gear. Yes, Max said she looks weird, but it's super fun as fuck to play. Yeah, she looks so stupid, bro. Like, she's a Katamari. It's been a while since a metal pipe. Mod, send the metal pipe, please. Where's the metal pipe? There are timestamps. Oh my god, of course there's timestamps. It's so funny to me we got Lucy from Cyberpunk and Guilty Gear. Yeah, I never finished Cyberpunk. I never played the game either, so I don't really care too much about Lucy. She looks kind of cool though.
This is Thancred.
Thanks, Thancred. Shut the fuck up, bro. I can't believe Ragna was forgotten, even for DLC. This is Thancred. This is Thancred. I need a metal pipe. The Pikmins aren't very, like, active either. For anybody in the stream who wasn't here for like an hour ago, I have 4 hours of silence, like 4 different videos of silence occasionally interrupted by sound. And we have a Pikmin, we have Womp from SpongeBob, we have a metal pipe, and then there's the one that happens all the time, which is This is Thancred. The Cosmo Canyon themes in Rebirth were peak. And I remember like hearing this battle theme and I was like, this is perfect. This shit is perfection. How do these things activate? Oh, they're on timers. I could try and like add sound redeems maybe at some point in the future, but it's basically just long ass videos on YouTube. They're like hour long or 10 hours long. And they will just at random intervals play their designated sound. Funny enough, apparently Ragna is canonically in another game, and that's where he went after being erased from a BB World. Yeah, he's in Damon and Baby. Oh my god, the metal pipe!
This is Thancred.
Thancred dropped the metal pipe, and then his Pikmin said hi. So they fucked around. Ragna can be pulled into Guilty Gear, and isn't like, aren't like Guilty Gear characters in Damon and Baby too or something? Surely the backyard can grab him. Surely they didn't even need to do this. Everybody hates Ragna, even the developers. He's gonna be like the last DLC character. They're gonna be like, okay guys, this is the final DLC character for Strive before Strive enters end of service. It's Ragna the Blood Edgy! We didn't forget about him, did you? And everyone's like, who the fuck is Ragna? Because BlazBlue is never getting another fucking game in its life. We should be getting another BlazBlue game, Copium. Copium! Just like Kingdom Hearts 4 will be real one day, Copium. One day. What the fuck is this? Which one is this? Which one is this? Oh my god. That was Womp. Womp just ended. Oh my god. I looped Womp. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Let's go. Hey, Sleep Odachi, how are you? Oh, thank you. I love Cosmo Canyon. I just woke up. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I figured I've never seen that before. I've never seen anyone write that abbreviation for just woke up, and I figured it out. Now we need 10 hours of Toru Adachi saying bitches. Maybe next stream. You can't use, this is already like an auditory hell. So, next stream we'll put on 4 different ones, but I think Metal Pipe is classic enough and spooky enough that maybe Metal Pipe will keep, just make like a redeem to be like, put on hours of silence, interrupted by sound video, but cap it at like 3 per stream, you know? Oh my god, so many Pikmins. In an hour, I'm gonna get jump scared by the Blomps again. Good morning, blessed by stream. I'm here doing the good work. Blessing people's mornings, afternoons, and nights.
This is Thancred.
Welcome to auditory hell. I think it's hilarious because when I started stream, you couldn't hear them on the mic, but there was like a group of crows outside in the trees just going. Oh my god, a tiger shark! Look at that guy! Look at him, Wait, you almost have 20,000 points. If only those points could be used for anything, but the Twitch fishing is abandoned. I still need to make a fishing emote. I want to do an emote stream this week, so...
This is Thancred.
The stream is an autistic person's nightmare, me. I'm so sorry. But we you know, we did it together. I was just like Metal Pipe, and then it was like, we need to do this more. This one! I'm just glad they don't happen constantly. Like fucking this at Thancred happens all the time. Right now the Pikmin's having a really good time. Like, meh, meh. But if they're all like every few seconds, I would be like, I need to turn like 3 of them off. Thancred always, like, I'm like, I want to tell a story. And then Thancred's like, this is Thancred. And I'm like, stop interrupting me. Stop it. Wow. Wow. I get like, sometimes if there's too much sound, I get very upset, and it's weird. But it has to be like constant sounds. Like there was a day I was like laying in my living room and there was music playing. Tara was playing music, and I was chilling, and then there was like a lawnmower outside, and then someone was walking up the steps, and then there was like a lot of like cars driving by, and all of that together, I was like, holy fuck, this is too much noise. And I immediately got stressed. I was like, oh my god. It's like when I'm trying to like listen to something and somebody keeps like trying to talk to me, it immediately, like, not immediately, but like over time it'll start to like frustrate me, because like my attention is being divided, and I know I should prioritize the person talking to me, but also I'm like, this thing is going to, it's like ephemeral, it's going to be gone, you know? I'm trying to watch this movie or video or whatever, and then it just it gets me immediately like a I don't mean to be grumpy, but it makes me grumpy. And there's too much auditory noise. If it's just someone DMing me, I don't really give a shit, but if it's like we're in the same space, you know, I'm just like, stop speaking, please. The crows are back! I wonder if I could just... I want the crows to pick up on stream. Oh, my gain is down. Could you hear the crows? I didn't realize my gain was down at 1. My gain's usually at 2, which means I'm louder. Great, I'm so glad you could hear the crows. They're huge. I took a video of them before I started streaming. These crows are huge. They're so, and they're not ravens. Okay, I just want to mention they're not ravens. Ravens don't caw like a crow. Ravens go like, where crows go, caw, 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 caw. What do they have to be upset about? It's almost 7 p.m. Like, what do crows have to be upset about today?
This is not
Oh my god, that one scared me. We actually have ravens where I live that hang around on the power lines harassing people at the bus stop. That's so cool. I'd love to see a raven. Are ravens where I live? Let me check. Ravens are in my area. Corvids are really cool. Bird feeding tripod stream. I have a bird feeder. I do actually have a bird feeder. I just got a bird feeder. And I just got bird feed for it, but it's just for little birds. Which I probably should fill up. And put out. Like literally got the bird feed this morning. Like, and my feeder came yesterday. I don't know if the crows will come. It's free content. Yeah, it's free content. You watch my plants grow too. I got little plants out there. I don't know what any of them are anymore, but there's a bunch of flowers growing and some cucumbers and carrots. It's free content and people will be like, I can redeem artwork now.
This is Thancred.
Thanks, Thancred. Thanks for reminding us. We almost forgot. Ba, 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 ba. Free. Maybe if I ever had a yard, maybe I would do that. But I just have a balcony. I know a YouTuber who posts several videos about owls, kestrels, etc. and several pre-made bird nests. It's a lot of fun seeing baby owls grow up. I bet. Owls are so cool. Owls are just adorable. Yeah, and Felix just showed up and he's like, but me? What about me? He wants more water, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna give the baby his water. Enjoy the This is Thancred while I'm gone, I'm sure. Alright, I'm back. I got the little guy water and then I looked at the crows. And said that's pretty hands off unless the baby owls are being neglected. He never steps in. Aren't you like not supposed to touch baby birds? Unless like that happens. Or something like that. I always used to think, like, I would hear, like, mourning doves. And if anyone doesn't know what a mourning dove sounds like, they're literally like...
This is Thancred.
And, I thought those were owls. I was like, I always hear owls, but I never see them. I've never seen one in my life. And then I looked it up. And that was because it was fucking pigeons and not owls. I've never seen an owl, like a real owl. Are there owls? Damn, Pat's being wrecked by the Axel data fight. Hell yeah, he is. He's gonna be stuck on those data fights five ever. It's gonna be great. It's more of a sanctuary, so it kind of has to mark and weigh them. Okay, specifically, it doesn't outside of that. Okay, fair enough. I'm just looking. Are owls where I live? There has to be, right? Screech owls. We have screech. Oh my god, they're so cute. I really need a birding book. Owls of Ontario. Oh my god, we got snowy owls! Oh my god, the white ones. I love the white. I like animals that are just white. Some of them look silly, like this northern Shawwet owl is just like yellow eyes. I like the ones with the little ears, like, what's his name from, Legend of Zelda? Fuck, I don't remember his name right now. But, you know, like the big-ass owl that locks you in conversation because he hates you. Pat stares at Axel getting W's. He's only level 60. I don't even know what level you have to be to, like, do the data fights. Because when I played, Sephiroth was the final boss of Kingdom Hearts. Back in the non-final mix version of the game. Oh, hi. I got you water. What do you want? Attention? Do you feed for connection? Wanna up in my lap? Okay, you better be careful though. You better be careful. Where are you going? Wait, no, you're gonna leave because you want water. Come here. Come up here, puppy. Oh, he want dinner. Oh yeah, he do. It's dinner time for you.
This is Thancred.
This is Thancred, Felix. Felix stares at. Felix, that's my headphone cord. Can I have that back, please? Felix, can I have? Thank you. Just one. Thank you. Thank you. He's on my arm and he took my cord with him and I was just like, can I have that back? And he's like doing steppies with his paws, but not enough. Oh my god. No. You're staying on the arm. Yes, you stay on the arm or you can go on your little box. For little snippet, it's just I watch these for late night wind downs. Why does wind and wind have to be the same word? I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. Owl's gonna be loud as. Oh my god, look at them! They're so pretty! Oh my god, look at those aliens! Revealed. They're so fluffy! Owls are so fluffy! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch these too. I like to watch, Wait, why is their silence broken up by yellow Pikmin? Does the yellow Pikmin make a completely different sound? Look at them. Look at that little baby owl. Oh, look at that, sitting on them. Just sitting on them. The owl just sitting. Oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I like to watch, there's some Canadian zoos that stream on Twitch, and they stream like the otters at I think it's the BC Aquarium, and there's a 24-hour otter stream, and then I think the Calgary Zoo has a 24-hour red panda stream, and I like to just open those when I don't have anything I really want to listen to, because they got like some lo-fi music on them and stuff. He does whole videos from egg laid to owls leaving the nest. It's very fun. So you see their whole life. Oh, that's cute.
This is Thancred.
Thancred, it's not about you right now, buddy. It's about the owls. It's not about Thancred. It's about the owls. I should record cheese meowing and then make like 10 hours of silence occasionally interrupted by a cat meowing. By specifically Chi meowing. Speaking of auditory nightmares, this is the Rebirth soundtrack, and Rebirth for me was a bit of an auditory nightmare. And I don't know if anybody ever felt the same way, but I certainly did. There were many points in Rebirth, especially in towns, where I just got frustrated because there was so much noise. And it's like, on one hand, it's like, this is super impressive, because like there's so many NPCs that's going about their lives and speaking random lines of dialogue when you approach them. But also you get like 20 NPCs saying lines of dialogue when you walk a fucking mile, like not even a mile, like a meter. And yeah, I must perish. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I think that's looking pretty. Okay. I think this is looking okay. I think. So I just need to do this part, I think. And then I'm gonna add some black reflecting. This piece, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like real simple, whatever. And now I'm like, I'm 30 hours in. And I still have so much rendering to do. This is like one of my goals on my vacation is to finish this. And then my other goal is to finish doing line art of my comic. Oh my god, Thancred! Listening to the Rebirth soundtrack, it's crazy how much of Rebirth I am like viscerally remembering from listening to the soundtrack. This is why soundtracks are fantastic. They don't let you forget anything. Oh, I should add some red into here. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. Also here too as well. And here as well. Okay, SpongeBob. Okay. Wah. What? Ba, 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 ba. Oh my god, the crows. The crows. Birds aren't real, but I think birds are super cool, you know? They just fly around. They come in so many varieties. I'm gonna start birding. I get myself a pair of binoculars and I'm gonna go birding. Oh my god. Border. Soren goes birdwatching at a landfill. Hops on a cruise ship. What? I'm landlocked. I could not get on a cruise ship. Oh my god. Unless cruise ships go into like the Great Lakes. Are there cruise ships on the Great Lakes? That's something I don't know. Cruise ships on... Yes, there are on the Great Lakes.
This is that question.
Great Lakes cruise ships. How much do those cost? I'd be a cruise ship I could get behind because I'm not gonna fucking die in the ocean. Great Lakes cruise. Alright. Okay, how much does this cost though? Engage an expert? Why don't you just tell me how much this shit costs? Okay, 4,000 per person. No, thank you. That's too much money to float around a dirty lake. Never mind, I've changed my mind. I had to sneeze.
This is that question.
Secret! You know what's really great about this song? So in Rebirth, obviously they do the whole thing with Red 13 seeing his papa Seto. But the thing is like the way that the soundtrack is putting it in is the way it probably should have been in the game, but they immediately cut off all emotional tension because 7 Rebirth does not want you to sit with feelings for very long. It needs the brain rot. You need to be a brain rot child. And it immediately is like, okay, well we're done with this. On to the next bit immediately. And that's one of my least favorite things in Rebirth is the whole like, here's an emotional story beat for a character's backstory. Anyways, we're moving on. Rebirth just like is like it's too afraid to linger, and it needs to just linger.
This is Thancred.
Okay, Thancred, thanks for your input. Thank you so much. He's like a chatter. He's like a chatter all the time. He's like, this is me. I'm here again. Streamer, pay attention to me. Streamer! Streamer, you haven't read my chat yet. Streamer! Streamer! Why is this part of the game out of order on the soundtrack? I mean, it's not technically out of order, but we've already like gone through the G village, right? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, it's just the same. Like, okay. Oh my god, the fucking Loveless shit. Oh my god. We know we won't.
This is Thancred.
This is Thancred! With pain and spite made black materia. Remember that time Genesis tripped Jack to talk shit? Yeah. I hope Genesis comes back in the third game. I need that man. He's the funniest Final Fantasy character to ever have done it. I don't know why they wouldn't unless they're too afraid for the funny. I think it's something to do with like, cause he's just gacked. I think there's some kind of like, something there with that. That's all the while ago now? I have no idea. If it was fantastic, I need that man in the game. Maybe it's just like the anticipation. You're like, oh, Gak's gonna be in that underground thing. They had his likeness for the Crisis Core remake? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just remember that's what it was in the first game or something. But maybe they're like just saving him for the end, you know? He's gonna show up. He's gonna become the final boss. This is really Crisis Core!
This is Thancred.
Thank you, Thancred. I thought I was going right into One Winged Angel. Oh my god.
This is Thancred.
Thank you so much, Thancred. Thank you. I was at someone's stream yesterday and they were just doing art, and they had been streaming art for 15 hours. That could never be me until I'm 40. How much for a 15-hour commission? I mean, my normal stuff takes me about that long. Like, the one I did for Emma took me 24 hours. So, I mean, if you pay for, like, the illustration one, it'll probably be around 15 hours. Unless everything just, like, clicks into place immediately and then it takes less. Like, let me just see. So this is the finished arrow bow. Computer's gonna fucking kill me. This took 17 hours. And this one's done. And this one is sitting here at 31 hours. Oh, tempting. Yes, it'll take me 15-ish hours. It takes the time. Ooh, tempting. Ooh, tempting. The viewer award is almost... You have to render the wings. I have to render multiple wings, and that takes forever. Yes, it sure does. I've rendered 2 of 6 wings. But most of this is not done at all. Like, the face isn't done. The torso's not done. There's 2 wings that are done. This is the most done part of it, is the metal. And I was like, because metal's gonna be awful. Yeah, there is the viewer award for like 100,000 for like an illustration, but the viewer awards I don't put as much effort into as like a commission, and there's also less like you aren't going to tell me specifically what to do. They're like skeebs, surprise me style. You just kind of give me a character and some information, and then I will deliver a final thing to you. Where like an actual commission, I'll be like, do you like this? Do you like these 3 different versions? Which one do you prefer? Do you like the direction it's going right now? Do you like this? Do you like it? I will harass your inbox and be like, please sir, a little bit of feedback, please, for the artist. I'm hard debating what I want drawn. Oh, Paul, let's go. Gonna be like, I'll make this bitch draw for 15 hours. Draw me something, but it better take 15 hours of your time. Ba, 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 ba. This is like Belle, purest of materia. The whitest of materias. That's one hard part of calming anyone. What do I want, right? What do you want? And then it's also kind of like, what do I want that this person would be able, like, would do very well? I think that's always, like, the second part of it, right? Where you could be like, oh, this artist is open for commissions, right? And then you're like, I want you to draw an Akira slide. And they're like, they draw little cutesy things, and you're like, I want an Akira slide of my OC. And I want it realistic. And you're just like, they're gonna take it because they want money. But it's just like the worst person to commission for that thing. Where there's like people who like Akira, who will do Akira slides for you absolutely fine. And realistically, not the cute kawaii artist, right? You gotta find that match. What do I want that you could provide me? Oh my god. Metal pipe coming for my fucking throat. That too, because like, oh damn, do I calm this person Kamen Rider? But the art style isn't great, so I go, no. Yeah. Things have to like match up, right? Until you find out they're the biggest Kamen Rider fan and you're like, oh my god, yes, this person! I love it when people make it simple for you. There's someone I got an email for it that they are open for commissions, but I'm probably not gonna buy one. But it's like tactics portrait, you know, and it's like, oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Like I would love my OC to like have a tactics portrait. That would be really cool. But then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I can't afford that right now. Actually, I found an artist who does Kamen Rider art. It's so good. Shot them a message with questions, no reply yet. Oh, damn. No nose portrait? What? No nose portrait. Tactics portraits, they have no noses, do they? Do they not have noses? Wait. I'm not interested in your AI. They don't! Oh! Oh, they don't. Nobody in Tactics can smell, and that's probably for the best. Oh my gosh. I never really... Bunch of mouth breathers. I never really paid attention. That's amazing.
This is Thancred.
Thanks, Thancred. Thank you so much, Thancred. The constant reminders. Alright, so this is mostly done. It probably needs to be, especially here, it needs to be cleaned up here. Oh my gosh. Womp womp, Thancred. Womp womp. Womp womp. Fish! Yellow Tang. That's a really yellow Tang. Like, that's a mustard Tang right there. It's tangy like mustard. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna turn the opacity
This is
down.
Thancred.
Thank you, Thancred. Again. Also, fuck the Thancred stealth mission. Those fucking robots ruined my day during section 3. That's so funny. I feel like most of this doesn't need to be this red. I remember not struggling on the stealth mission, I think not too much, if at all. But the Urianger one, I remember on the last one, for whatever reason, I just could not fucking get him to not see me for whatever reason. And then I did it on my alt, like, first try. I was, like, dreading it, and I'm like, oh my god, seriously? It's not hard, just annoying, yeah. I love In From the Cold as well, which is also vaguely annoying, but it's also like, damn, this is kind of cool. The moonwalk and this shit, yeah. Like, is Ariane gonna betray us once more? I have the same problem with the green dress girl when you arrive at Broken Glass. Oh, okay. It's just like, you just stand in the wrong spot like a doofus, and you're like, why do I keep failing? Hi, Emma. Hello. How are you? I don't know why I said it like that, but hello. I only got caught because there were monsters attacking me. Yeah, that just sucks. I'm okay. That's good. That's good. What you been up to? How you been? That was a 10 out of 10 greeting. I kind of gave myself a headache doing that. I don't know if you've ever like spoken really high pitch, but it like resonates in your face. And it gives me a headache sometimes. Another reason why I can't stream Ace Attorney that long. I give myself a headache with some of those voices. And then really, I kind of want to do some writing. Hell yeah, let's go. We gotta kill stealth missions in 8.0. No, we need more stealth missions in 8.0. We're gonna it's like this game was not designed with stealth in mind. However, we're going to stealth it up. Let's go. Stealth it up. Let's go. Come on, hit me with that metal pipe. One time I'm gonna say it and the metal pipe's gonna come. If I have to stealth follow another girl in the snow, I will cry. Stealth follow more girls in the snow. But in real life. No, actually, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not follow people outside. I mean, girls love it when you follow them in the snow. Odd. Sort of promoting Reddit behavior. Oh no, I've spent too much time on Reddit. Just making sure you get home safe, ma'am. Oh god. What, it's not normal to do that? I just want to follow you home and draw you. She's in the litter box right now. And he always looks so, like, focused. He's like, I must go to the washroom. These women love when I follow them from 4 feet away. They call the police on me because they're so in love with me. Why are you so obsessed with me? Oh my god. Hey, buddy. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Hey, buddy. You're very cute. Are you covered in drool still? No? Okay. Ba 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 ba. You guys lonely? Here's my one trick to getting into a relationship. You find somebody in the middle of winter who's not driving. They specifically cannot be driving, and you're gonna follow them. And that's it. You will do not say a word. Everyone loves the stoic protector, you know? Just follow them.
This is Nagrid.
Oh my god, that scared me. I deserve that. Oh, for real, please don't do that. I know I'm joking. It's a bad joke. Oh, please don't follow people. Please don't. This is why my cat girl is so white, because if she was being followed in the winter, she would just dive into a snowbank and you'd never find her again. She would blend in. It's called camouflage. Would you ever want to be an iguana? She would literally freeze. Literally freeze. Yeah, but she would stop being followed. Yeah. Specifically suited for winter stealth missions. Exactly. Literally. Just like Thancred. What a random ass question. Ice Cube cat. The next daily OC question. How would your OC go about avoiding someone following them in the snow? I don't think I would want to be a cold-blooded creature. But you could change color. Is it iguanas that, like, change their colors? Or is that something else? Geckos? No, it's not geckos. Think about how good the heat must feel, though. Like, when you're, like, under a heat lamp and you're, like, molting. You're like... Oh, I feel like molting or shedding your skin must feel so good, you know? Chameleon. Oh yeah, chameleons. Yes, those ones. Not iguana. Would you guys want to be a chameleon? I think for like lizards and we molt slowly. I think the seasonal molt must feel so good, like you know when you have like dead skin and you pull it off and it kind of feels nice. I don't know if anyone else feels, but like. The whole body experience of just shedding off the old skin. It's like new year, new me, for real, for real. Shedding your skin is great until you get stuck like some snakes do. Yeah. They get stuck. Yeah, of course. It doesn't work 100% of the time. They got, like, new body horror unlocked. This is unrelated. Shut the fuck up, dude! Dude! This is unrelated to the Chameleon talk, but they played this song at the Seven Rebirth concert, and they had this amazing choir doing the like, oh! And it was so good. They can, or sometimes the shed gets stuck in their eyes so they can't see. Sometimes you gotta take that full body renewal and it, sometimes it doesn't work out well, okay? Sometimes it doesn't go good, okay? It's just part of life. It's part of the hand you're dealt, you know? I still think molting would feel so good. Did you know? Did you guys know? Did you know that if you're up in space for a month or so, your feet will start to molt? Did you guys know that? That shit must feel so good. That must feel like all the calluses will just rip off of your feet. It just is like, we don't need these anymore. That sounds amazing. That sounds so until you come back to Earth and then you have to wear shoes and walk and then you're like, oh fuck, I wish I didn't shed my calluses. But yeah, people can molt too. Does this mean you are going to space so you can molt? I think I don't have the qualifications to go to space and I'm afraid of heights and that's very high. So I don't think I'm brave enough to go to space, but I think it would be fantastic. That's just Directive 8020. I don't know what that means. I hope on my next life I'm a lizard and I get to experience molting. Like, I hope I live at least a year so I can molt. Do lizards molt annually or is it like every couple months? Felix, you know the answer, right? You know, right? You know about lizards? He's ignoring me. Felix, hey. Hey, Felix. Do you know about lizards? Do you like lizards? He has no idea he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He's literally looking at me like he has no idea. Hi. Felix doesn't know much about lizards. It's not his expertise. He knows about tap water and how much he loves it. If it's like spiders, it's during maternity stages. I don't want to know about spiders. When do lizards molt? How often do lizards shed? To accommodate growth. Sometimes it takes them 6 days to shed. 2 weeks to completely shed. Oh gosh. Does it hurt? And then they eat it. What do lizards hate? Oh my god. No, no, wait, what? Stop it! Stop it! Why does the video have to end like this? Why does it have to end with fucking vine booms? Well, I didn't find out anything. I just the answer that I read first that was on the AI answer was they shed their skin based on to accommodate the growth. And didn't really say when they stop growing. Also, there's too many lizards to know that. But also, it can take like a week. It can also take up to 2 weeks for them to shed all their skin. I think spiders molting is cool. They wiggle out of their old skin as they get larger. Spiders are my arch nemesis. I don't care how people feel about spiders. I hate those fuckers. They can stay outside. I specifically light a candle so they'll fuck off. And I will kill them on sight. I do not release them. I do not care how people feel. How do they molt and then get larger? I don't like that. I do not like that. Spiders do in fact grow. Not when they're in my house, they don't. They die. They get smaller. They get a bit flat. And people are gonna be like, but spiders kill all the other bugs. Do it in private. If I find you, you are dead. It's been a while since we had a metal pipe. Hit me with that metal pipe. Also, if they don't molt, they get crushed by said molt. Good.
This is not good.
Sucks to have an exoskeleton, idiot, I think.
This is not good.
Imagine if you, as a person, every few years had to shed your old husk for a new one once you're all pink and sensitive to the touch. I think that, I see, as a person, I think that would suck because, like, your new skin is always, like, because you have to step on it, right? Like, if you're shedding your skin, then you're shedding the calluses on your feet as well, which means that, one, walking for long periods of time is going to suck, and two, the bottom of your feet are going to be even more sensitive than they are, and three, everything you have to handle and pick up with your hands is going to be excruciating. Not to mention, like, showering or something, and that shit, that would suck. To like molt and have to deal with sensitive new pink skin. I would love to feel the molting of like it coming off, but I wouldn't want to deal with the oh, here's your new skin, idiot. Like Mr. Krabs in that one episode of SpongeBob. Molten lava.
This is not good.
Thanks, Thancred. Do you think auras molt until they reach adult age? Yes, I do. I think they molt. I think they shed their scales. These are the questions. Wait, has anyone asked, like, Koji this question? Do auras shed FFXIV? Do you think auras shed their skin? Auras are mammals. So I would say no. Pangolin scales are worn down during digging burrows. Okay. What do you mean, mammals? They're lizards. They're lizards! Oh no, I looked it up. And there were people discussing whether auras shed. There's also a question of whether Mikotes shed as well. And it's like, well, I mean, I guess. Do not ask for Mikote shed. Some idiots will eat the hair. Chi doesn't clean himself very well because he's fat and he's old. But he's losing weight because he doesn't like his food that he has to eat. He's getting slimmer. It's crazy. But he has a lot of compacted fur around his butt. And this morning, he really likes elastics, and I don't know why he likes elastics. He just does. And I had an elastic, and he was mesmerized, like hypnotized by it. And And then Tara was just pulling out a bunch of his fluff around his butt. And we got so much out of him by just being like, look at this, G, look at this, like, elastic. And yeah, it took him a while to be like, he doesn't like it. I'm sure it's painful when someone pulls out your fur. But, like, you can see, like, the tufts just, like, popping out of him. And you're like, I just want to grab it. Like I want to explain it. Because, like, okay, so, like, Chi...
This is Necro.
He's like a little guy, you know. Chi, this is Chi. This is him. This is my cat Chi. Everyone say hi to Chi. This is Chi. And then like you're walking around and you see like this thing just popping out of him, and it's like, oh my god, that's fur that's just hanging by a thread, and you just pull it out and you get this huge like compacted bit, and it's all in like shape, and it just comes out very easily. But his ass is full of this, so you like see it, like it's just like here, and then sometimes it's like around his armpits, and you're just like, I need to grab it, I need to pull it out. It's so satisfying when you get like a big clump. But it also be like on his tail and stuff, and it's just like, bro, please let me just get it for you. Diet ass cat. He is on early kidney disease food to prevent it and or slow it down if he develops kidney disease. And he'll eat it, but he doesn't like it as much as Felix's food, which we were instructed that Felix should not eat it. It is not advised for him to consume it as well. You're gonna make him bald. No, he has too much fur. It's compacted fur, so it's basically his shedded fur is stuck in balls of fluff along with his new grown fur. So he just has too much fur. I brush Chi every day. He loves being brushed, but he doesn't like his butt to be brushed. And it causes matting because it gets all tangled. So
This is Necro.
I'm just trying to help him. He doesn't have any bald spots. He's just, it's the time of the year where he sheds. And he just has tufts, and he doesn't really like it being pulled out. Especially around his bum. His little butt fluff. Oh my god, the metal pipe! Yes! Yeah, so not only is Chi on antidepressants, he's also just on food to prevent kidney disease. So he's a very expensive little man. So if anyone would like to help with those expenses, I am open for commissions, as well as I have a print shop, but I haven't updated the print shop in a little bit. I was gonna do that last night, but I forgot. You also support me on Patreon. You can pay $1 for access to my Patreon. You can also pay whatever you want. Expensive. He's an expensive little baby. His medicine lasts him luckily for 3 months, or it's supposed to. I think it's like a quarter of the way through, and we have to give him like a very small amount every day. In his little vial, his little bottle. I also still have his pills. They never asked me to return the pills, so I have his his anti-anxiety pills. Felix is also an expensive little baby, but in different ways, because nothing's wrong with Felix. He's literally just an orange cat. He's just a stinky orange cat, and they don't know why he's so smelly. He's not dehydrated, he's not nothing, he's just stinky. And that's the way he is. He smells good for a cat. They like that smell. No,
This is not good.
Felix is stinky. Like, Felix is a smelly boy. Like, he goes to the litter and everybody on the block knows that the cat has gone to the litter. Like, that is and everyone's covering their nose. Like, oh my god, someone please spray some Febreze. Like, that's Felix. But then you take him to the vet and they're like, your cat's 100% healthy. Felix can clear a room. He's like Pumbaa from, like, The Lion King. Also, for whatever reason, Felix is incredibly jumpy lately, and I don't know why. Like he was like the brave cat, and I don't know what happened. I think going to the vet might have spooked him. He's like, oh god. He's like, I never want to go back there. I'll be on my best behavior. I want to erase one of these 2 lines. This one? Might only exist on this layer, okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. I want to remove the noise.
This is not good.
Thancred! Burrap. Burrap. Why's it gotta be like that? Why's the blump gotta be so, like, ignorable? Also, where's the metal pipe? I know it's 10 hours of metal pipe, but there are so few metal pipes. Oh my god, a lionfish! Ooh, we just talked with the Lion King. I put the metal pipe one on like 2 times speed. I think that'd be funny. Oh, this is so loveless. I was like, what song is this? Oh, perfect. That looks good. That looks good. I like that. I like that! So I've been reading this book, called Frame
This
Perspective.
is Thancred.
Okay, Thancred. Every time, Thancred. And it's all about perspective. It's like perspective and visual storytelling. But every single page now that getting into 2-point perspective, it feels like it's being like, hey, here's a complicated math problem and you need to fix it. And then I flip through the rest of the book and it gets even more complicated. And I'm like, God damn, this is a like 200-paged book on perspective. And there's a second one. I would like to mention there's a second Frame Perspective book. And then he has another one called Framed Ink. And I'm just like, holy shit, this man loves perspective. Third person perspective ass book. It is written in third person. He brings in little characters. One's name is Vanessa, and the other one's name is Julio. And they're drawn in there as little guys that are like experiencing perspective by looking at massive cubes. He's like, if Vanessa is here, looking at the cube straight on from this angle, she's only going to see one face of the cube. This is the eye line, and it's adorable. It's very cool. It's a very cool book. It's very informative. It's and all that stuff, but it's very technical, and I can't read too much of it all at once. And I should probably be like practicing it while I'm reading it, but I'm like, oh, I got all this other shit to work on. I don't know much about him, actually. I'm assuming he's a comic book artist of some form. Let's look him up. His name is... Marco Mateo Mestre. Born... Oh, he's Spanish. Okay. Tradition... is a visual concept artist, traditional animation layout, and graphic novel artist with 25 years of experience in feature animation. Some of his film... Oh my god, where did that go? Fuck. Some of his credits include Balto, The Prince of Egypt, Asterix, The Viking Surfs Up, and How to Train Your Dragon 2.
This is Thancred.
Oh my god, he has an Instagram. I love your book, sir. Oh my god, he is so... His artwork is so good. It's so, like... great. His inks just look so... beautiful and perfect. I have like a series of art books under my thing here. I got like the James Gurneys, both of them, the Color and Light and the draw from the Imaginative Realism book as well. And I need to... There was this cool book that I read. It was called Picture This. It's very short. It only takes like 40 minutes to read. But it's about how like shapes and colors are very evocative and stuff. Like and the whole book is talking about like making the story of Little Red Riding Hood, but with only using shapes like Little Red and colors, like 4 colors, and just cutting them out from construction paper and stuff. Like Little Red Riding Hood is just a triangle, a red triangle. And then she and her mom is like this big purple blob. It's fascinating. It's a fascinating book. I 100% would like recommend people look at it. She starts the book by talking about how she was like fascinated with this like concept of like not the image itself being good, but like the like, oh, it's such like an abstract concept because you're like, oh yeah, this character is just a red fucking triangle. I'm glad my research into photography books made me hear about it so I could get it for you. It's a very cool book because it's just like you know, this shape is like a blob. It's not like a circle. It's not uniform. It's a blob, and it feels safe. But then you're like, Little Red Riding Hood, she's a small triangle compared to everything else. So she's sturdy, she's red, which can be like passionate, you know, that kind of thing, like youthful. She's small. And then like the wolf is just black. And things are like the forest that she's walking through is like crooked trees and stuff. And she goes through all these different versions of it where like the trees are straight, the trees are sideways, the trees are moved in this orientation. And stuff, and just like it's all just like cut out from paper, and everything is just like a geometric shape, like a rectangle or something, like put down on a page, and it's really cool how just you can just build something that tells a story that's expressive, and like it's like to the core of what like makes an image instead of like the decorative part of it with like all the illustrations and the specific how this character specific. It's like old games where you had to like engage with it with your mind a little bit, you know, like oh, this is a really sad scene, and this character is staring at you very normally, like it's with its 2 pixel eyes, and you're like, oh, but this would be really sad, and this character seems like they're really sad, so you imagine them to be more sad than the game was really depicting them to be. I love that. When it like invites you to like think a little bit more about what you're doing and stuff, and it gets me very excited. And then my ass is here doing the most like detailed fucking don't think about it illustration in the whole fucking world right now. Not the whole fucking world, but yeah. But it's called Picture This, and it's a very, very short. It's kind of big, but the pages don't have much text. It's like every like two like spread that you open is like one page is just an image, and the other one is like a few lines of text talking about the image and what changed. And it's more like feeling instead of like accuracy.
This is that question.
Because the second half of the book is her talking about a book that she illustrated. And it was basically about like a kid trying to deal with their emotions. This is Thancred, yeah. This is definitely Thancred. Thancred doesn't want to shut the fuck up. He's always interrupting my streams, interrupting my stories. The Pikmins are so much nicer. Loveless grand finale. Wait, this is the song. I feel like my YouTube is going to get copyright struck because of this. But it's very cool. It's very cool to like learn art stuff. I think art stuff is very fascinating.
This is Thancred.
Thank you, Thancred. Maybe I won't, because it's from a game. Did you guys know that Summer Games Fest is coming up in a couple of weeks? And did you know that means that we might hear something about Kingdom Hearts 4 if it actually exists anymore? Isn't that crazy? Kingdom Hearts 4 might be real. It could become real again. It's It's been 4 years. 4 years since Kingdom Hearts 4, you know? Give me that copium. Sounds like copium. It's copium. Kingdom Hearts 4 ain't coming until after they're done the 7 remake. Ain't no way. Bum, 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 bum.
This is Thancred.
Oh my god, Thancred. Hit me with a metal pipe! Oh my god, this has been 3 hours. Look at me, spoiling you guys because I'm on vacation. Starting an hour early is so nice. I'm gonna keep doing that when I'm off work. Oh! Oh my gosh, that is... Yeah, that looks... Oh my gosh. Alright. Why does he keep saying this is Thancred? Well, there are a bunch of... I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat, but... What? That's a beer back. There are a bunch of silence interrupted by thing playing, and this is Thancred is one of them. Well, I bought a vegetable lasagna because, well, I bought a vegetable lasagna. This is the most not lasagna shaped lasagna I've ever eaten in my life. Mods add 8 more hours to the stream. I don't think the mods will control me. I'll stop the stream when I damn well feel like it. No. Oh my god. I remember this song. It was so stupid. Do you guys like vegetable lasagnas? I'm quite partial. This is a very mid lasagna. I'm sorry.
This is Thancred.
I've never had one before. Oh my god, you should have a vegetable lasagna. The last time I had a vegetable lasagna was after my surgery. And it was what they brought me for dinner. And it was better than this. It was so good. I ate that whole thing. I was like, I'm not sure. Are noodles vegetables or the ingredients? I mean, you could do it either way. But it's mostly like, you replace like the red sauce in lasagna with some kind of like creamy white sauce. And then instead of like beef and stuff, you add like carrots and whatever vegetables that you want between like lasagna sheets. I'm sure you could do something where like the noodles are replaced by like a vegetable. The grains are basically vegetables at the end of the day. And a pasta is a grain. This is so stupid. I forgot this song was stupid. I hope there's a metal pipe while I'm eating and it scares me, and then I choke. No, actually, I'm not hoping for that, actually.
Don't stop or doubt the dawn, cause the fam and the fools about to get it on. Two teams are the only ones gonna shine. Girls are coming off, bodies on the line. Sparks gonna fly, and I'ma get mine. So make some noise for this.
This song in Rebirth was one of the reasons I had like an overstimulated moment, because it was this song playing with battle sounds and characters talking, and it was just all at the same moment. Too much noise for my dumb ass.
This is not good. This is not good.
Alright, I'm back now. I finished my food. Here we go. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream for, but we still got a little bit left of the stream. Maybe like 30 minutes. 3.5 hours. A little treat for the viewers. A little treat for my viewers. I gotta put my glove back on. But yeah, vegetable lasagnas are... I guess that one was kind of a miss, but I like them. There's a lot of spinach on them. If you like I like vegetables. I got asked in a Discord server yesterday if I could consider going vegan, and like I love chicken so much that I would not want to be vegan. But I love vegetables. They're so yummy. Things that grow from the earth taste so yummy. me saucy. The earth is so good at feeding us yum food. It sure is. Like, damn, this thing grew out of the earth and it's delicious. You ever think about that? It's so yummers. Like, not only does it make yummy food,
This is
it's...
Thancred.
Shut up, Fangrit! It sustains the yummy things. The things that make even yummier food. Like, oh my god. Meat. I know there's like lab-grown meat, but it's also like, oh, but we wouldn't know how to lab-grow meat if we didn't have meat already. I love food. Food is so good. When I'm done streaming, I'm gonna pop open some ice cream and watch someone play Kingdom Hearts. Which is probably why I should stop streaming soon, so I can watch more Kingdom Hearts. In bed. I'll probably only go to 8:30. I'm trying to remember. He might be stopping soon if he probably has a migraine. Damn! Come on, Pat. Stream through the mic. For me? For me?
This is Thancred.
Thank you, Thancred. I should make a 10-hour loop of me saying, "This is Soren," and then you'll know every time. Like if some people randomly join my stream, you'll know who I am. You should. Now we'll know who it is, right? You'll know who I am. No one will ever forget that I am me. I'm a cat girl, Nyan Nyan. It's cat girl time. I hope there's not an English version of the Hoi Hoi mix. That alarm in the back, the was that I thought a cat was meowing behind me for a second. It had like the same frequency, and I'm like, cat?
This is Thancred.
Thank you, Thancred. Brr, brr, brr. Oh, whoop. I thought that I was gonna work on my cat girl today. There's another piece I have open on the side that's behind the chat. That's cat girl watering can. But then I was like, oh, I can do a little bit of rendering of this one, and there's still so much to do. Usually my artwork lasts on one per stream, you know, like I'll finish it after by the next art stream or something.
This
I
is Thancred.
think my next stream is my next art stream will probably be like making emotes. Oh my god, metal pipe! I jump every time. So we gotta make the fishing emote still. I don't like how this is looking on the leg. I don't think it needs to be that. Ba, 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 ba.
This is Thancred.
Thanks, Thancred. This isn't your game, Thancred. Get out of here. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. The next time so I'm gonna do emotes next, so that I keep putting them off. I'm gonna do a cozy, like holding my cat up by the scruff and a fishing emote. But I'm gonna probably ask the stream, the Discord, if there's any other emote suggestions that it would like. Specifically, it's gonna be for the Discord because I don't, unless somebody donates 22 subs, I cannot add another, I can't add another emote to the chat, and I think we use the majority of the emotes. Imagine your cat girl got held up by the scruff. That's one of the, that's gonna be an emote. It's coming. Should probably take like this color. She's gonna get held up by the scruff, and she's gonna be like, "Arr!" Oh, I thought you meant your cat girl was holding up one of your cats by the scruff. No, it's gonna be holding up the cat girl by the scruff. Like, it's kind of like, you know, the shake emote when you can like shake my brain when I'm being stupid. You can be like, listen here, cat. Stop eating plastic. I love yum yum yum. Oh, yeah, plastic is scrumptious. I love the plastic.
This is not good.
Ba, 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 ba. It's scrumptious. Oh my god. The Bwomp. I need to do like the ice jar thing now that it's like a warmer temperature outside. Which is basically, it was a stream that somebody did where they just had a bucket of ice and they had like a monster inside of it. And they couldn't drink it until the ice melted. And since they lived in Sweden or Norway or something, it took 12 hours for the ice to melt. And I'm like, damn, that'd be fun to do.
This is not good.
Ice bucket. It's the ice treat challenge where the ice is encapsulating your favorite thing, and you cannot have it until you've done X amount of hours of work until the ice has melted. Am I allowed to put ice cream in ice and fuck up my favorite treat with icicles forming? Yeah, of course. Honestly, I dislike that people are like, oh, you have ice in your ice cream. That's awful. I love getting the little crunchy bits in my ice cream. Also, I talked about this morning with Tara, but when I was, do you guys ever have like Neapolitan ice cream? And if you don't know what Neapolitan ice cream is, it's the pink, the white, and the chocolate is Neapolitan ice cream. Do you guys eat that? Do you guys like it? I do like Neapolitan ice cream. Okay, so when I was a kid, my mom would buy these big tubs. I generally hate ice crystals in my ice cream only because I hate the scratching noise it makes for scoop. Oh, yeah, that's fair. My mom would buy like the big tubs of like the Neapolitan ice cream. I don't know if that's a thing in America, but this is these big plastic tubs. And when I was a kid, I didn't like the fact that you were supposed to take all 3 flavors at once. So I would always like, everyone would be like taken from the middle, you know, and getting all 3. And I'd be like, I only want the strawberry. And then I'd be like, okay, that one's gone. So I only want the vanilla. And progressively, one flavor would disappear. We haven't had those since like, what, 2005? My work still has them. They feel really nostalgic. I would do the same thing. Let's go!
This is Night Mode.
That's amazing. Emma gets me. Let's go. I would still probably do it today. I'd be like, I want just the vanilla today, you know? A tragic, yeah, we don't have that anymore ever since the takeoff of smaller singular ice creams being preferred. Is it preferred? Damn. Because my work still has like variety. Like we have like the ones in boxes. We have boxed ice cream. It's just in a box. You got like the tiny tubs of it. You got like the big round tubs, and then there's like the Haagen-Dazs and the Ben and Jerry's, and that's. We got the variety, and you can get like the ice cream sandwiches and the mochi and the ice cream cakes and all that stuff. There's a lot of ice cream.
This is Night Mode.
Thank you, Thancred. All right. It's almost 8:30 now, so I'm gonna get ready to wrap up. Like you can still buy large ones in the box tubs, but they're always fully stocked at every store I go to. Huh, interesting. I don't really pay attention to that. I'm gonna have to like think about it like next time I'm like just in a store and be like, which one's more empty? The single serve or the large ones? I would assume single serve. I think like single serve makes more sense, but you think Winco being affordable would mean they're bought more. Winco, oh, maybe. I'm not sure. I bought single serve ice cream. The large ones are super quick to stock as someone who has done it. Oh, maybe that's affects it. I've never stocked ice cream at my work, despite working in the freezers where the ice cream would be. I never got handed ice cream. Because you can fit like 4 in total in the shop. Okay. Alright though, I'm turning off all of these because you're not going to be able to hear them on this ending screen, and I don't want to get jump scared by another wah 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 wah. Alright. I'm closing. Fishing's closed too. I mean, like, I never see people buy them. I would love, I mean, it makes sense that like the smaller ones would sell more because you can like, it's easier for like a kid, right? You could be like, here you go, kiddo, instead of like being like, let me put this in a bowl for you. You know, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. Open the pond. The pond is closed. The pond is closed. I'm gonna make the schedule tonight. I don't know when I'm gonna specifically be back. I might do a late night stream on Tuesday. I'm usually busy Tuesdays, but maybe a late night on Tuesday. But that might be a little bonus stream to make up for my internet going out on the last art stream that I did, which sucked because I was like, come on guys, let's go touch some grass. Turn off your internet and go touch some grass. And then my internet went out and said, go touch grass, idiot. Yeah, do what you're saying. Stop telling people to touch grass, you go touch grass. And I was like, oh, but I wanted to entertain the masses. I paid for 12 hours of fish. You'll get more fish hours probably on Thursday or Tuesday late night. And Ace Attorney probably on Saturday. Probably Saturday for Ace Attorney. But we'll see. But anyways, it is like 8:30. I would like to stand up and see my cats and, you know, stretch a little bit. I've been sitting at my desk a lot the last like 3 days that I've been on vacation, just drawing. And sometimes it's just nice to lay in bed. But I will probably Thursday, definitely at like this time Thursday, like the normal, like what time the day started out on Thursday. And we'll make the emotes. And then maybe Tuesday later at night. And like Saturday for Ace Attorney or something like that. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.